We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Justin Upton, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Rogelio Armenteros will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now batting, Tommy Lestella. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Angels, the second baseman, Tommy.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Reddick. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. Third in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
Yeah, and he's going to go after it. I'm sure he's shocked he wasn't traded at the deadline, but here he is. He's grinding it out with the boys, and he's going to finish strong. That's what big leaguers do. They do not give at bats away.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give.
Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. And they can't run it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And no one will get this one. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
The count now at 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 18 homers and 64 runs batted in. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 25 homers and 85 driven in. There goes Altuve. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's on the move again from first. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Altuve leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at ball one. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. Here's the 1-0.
No, inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Here's the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Albert now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, number 66, Yaciel Puig.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next the right-handed bat of Yaciel Puig. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Andrewton Simmons.
Now in the box, Andrewton Simmons. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Hops this one up. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
Strike called. 2-1.
2-1.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. 39 home runs now and 110 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at his career totals, Correa comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Hit softly down the line at first. Now another 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So striding in, Martine Maldonado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Ready with the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's the 3-0. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
George Springer the next to hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Springer carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Comes set, the 0-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros leave him loaded. It remains 1-0. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Tristan Lutz, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Tommy Lestella now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. One and one to Tommy Lestella. Bounce to first. Bell brings it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. A man on third with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Here's the 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Of course, there was a fastball.
The 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball. 2
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Callas. Bregman.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now the 1-0. And it's 1-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Puig at the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. 32 now for the season, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter, number 44.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. 2-1 Houston. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Justin Upton now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in now, Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, Yaciel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick looks up, and they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
So now to the plate will be Andrewton Simmons, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-2 Angels. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Martine Maldonado. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now the 0-1.
Nope, up there.
Right back to him on the mound. 1 there. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Angels 3 and the Astros 2. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Jason Castro. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And right into the shift. Bell picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tristan Lutz.
Standing in, Tristan Lutz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Tommy Lestella. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up Mike Trout. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Two and 0. This year against right-handed pitching, Trout carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. From the stretch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
In now, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And that misses. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Justin Upton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Two men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Yaciel Puig will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That one's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the
big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Josh James, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. In now is Andrewton Simmons as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
That's inside. 2-0. James is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Tristan Lutz. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Bell has got it, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 6-2 Angels. Griffin Canning enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 47, Griffin Canning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
On the ground to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Ground ball left side, fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch coming, here it is. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Lestella. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Lestella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 on the way. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer to the track. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Last half of the 7th here, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher.
Ready now, Martine Maldonado. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-0. The 2-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now that the right fielder, Reddick.
So here's Josh Reddick. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Nothing doing there for Houston. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there goes Upton. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. struck him out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Next to bat will be Yaciel Puig, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 1-1 count to Puig. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Andrewton Simmons. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Two and one now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Jansen.
Joe Biagini trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 29, Joe Biagini.
Jason Castro will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Biagini, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
From the belt, the pitch.
3-2.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Digging in once again, George Springer. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First offering on its way.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Two balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Popped up. Rendon waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Two outs here with a runner at third. Two pitch is fouled away. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now at the plate, Tristan Lutz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Tristan Lutz.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Tommy Lestella, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home.
Too high. Ball.
And that's just off the outside corner and low, ball 3. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Brantley has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Noah Ramirez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Josh Bell will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First delivery to him on the way. It's sharply toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Shoots this one over to first, and he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Runner at first here, one man out. Down the first baseline. Simmons, the tag, and he is out.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dylan Bundy picks up his team-leading 13th win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.